Hello everyone, Con, also known as Mega Turkey here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We are just waiting to do another poem, I think. It's been a couple of days since I've played, so I can't remember exactly where we left off. Oh yes, that's what happened. We were getting in about with Sayori. That's what I remember. And we tried writing I can't remember who did we try writing the poem for? I can't remember. But anyway, let's go on. Okay everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the coolest part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Yeah? That a problem? You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I'm a scaredy pants. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys... No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Of course it is, Sayori. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. It's not my reason. I got dragged along and there was cupcakes. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Yeah. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. It's public speaking, it's not exactly that hard. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Yeah, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get over it. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Guess I don't really have a choice now, do I? Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Is that foreshadowing? You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move onto the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Ah, thank you. I've only been practicing every day at home on my own. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. So as we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. Public speaking's not that. Especially for your friends. That's not hard. How do you guys do it so easily? Imagine everyone naked. Try not to think about it. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Connor liked it. Apparently, she's happy if I like it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean, Sayori? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. What are you talking about, Wally? In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I don't know I know what you mean. That's well. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Yeah. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Connell. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Connell lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. It's fine. Why is she so concerned about me? I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. At least, I'm not naked. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Well, they're not just going to go like, yeah, fuck you. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Gah. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Fuck off. Look somewhere else. Because you're presenting, Natsuki. Duh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if given life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad now, was it? Yeah, easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. You're doing it at the festival in like a couple of days, Natsuki. Shut the hell up. Oh well, gee, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, do it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, I'm her friend. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival then. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Ugh. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. Yeah, I probably should. Mine suck. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own poem. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It's not like I'm trying it for no reason. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know that the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day after all. Geez, oh. That means it's Thursday, I think. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, let's do this. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. It's all about the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yeah, let's go. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Well, you live somewhere else, Natsuki. She's my neighbor. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hee. Yeah, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. We're just neighbors. Must be a little nice, though. Well, I don't know. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Connell. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? That said Yuri, not Sayori, because I'm walking home with Sayori. I got confused there. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here, Sayori. Oh, save. Save is what we do. There we go. Ooh. Well, I don't know where Yuri lives. And you're going the same direction as me. Oh. Oh god, this might be a game-defining feature. Where would we do? What would we do? I don't know. Purple chick. Or redhead. Purple head, redhead. Well, you know, we've not really spent much time with Yuri. We spent a lot of time with Sayori. Oh, no, but... Oh, I'd still walk home. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Connell. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen anyway? I mean, when's Yuri even bothered talking to me? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. But then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Maybe I'll get in about one of these lovely ladies. Okay, poem time. And socks and rain cloud melody play. Poof and charm and suicide. Vitality, variance, philosophy, vertigo, feather, daydream, fickle, amazing, summer, infinite, peace, heaven sent, parfait. I have no idea what kind of fucking poem that would be. That is probably the fastest one I've made. Oh man, why are you complaining about Monica already? And the last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, I'm getting pretty good. Yeah, you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. I'm an idiot. I'm an overachiever. I like doing everything. But guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Yeah, I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Yesterday you were not wanting to do anything with the festival. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? That's what I just said. Excuse me. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but there's all the other parts of the festival where there's going to be food. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of... Fucking knew she was going to talk about food. Girl after my own heart. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Why would they have fried squid at school? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? I don't think I've had squid. Maybe? I can't remember. Oh, you, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Is she a squid monster? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Okay, so I'm guessing that's something in Japanese or something. Yeah? Never mind. What the fuck? That bit makes no fucking sense. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Yeah. Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Yes, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. If you say so, little happy girl that's not happy anymore. That's what I just said. I worthily glanced to Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, Connell! What's up, bruh? Buddy! Yeah, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Connell. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. It's probably about me, because I said that thing yesterday. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know, because the club must come first. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, you sure about that? Don't want to make everything worse. She seems like she wants to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. I know she's thinking about me. I'd think about me. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Connell? Are you a fucking idiot? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? Not even food? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. Sayori's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Connell. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Yeah. I think I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know? Anyway, I'm just a club member. I mean, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said, okay? I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down? Now, it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. Eh? Oh, I look up and see Natsuki next to me. Are you just going to sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. I'm not worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Manga. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, like you are making me wait. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Oh, of course you've been thinking about Sayori. Sayori? Thinking about her? That's pretty much what I just said, Natsuki. Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah? So? Yeah? Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Yeah, I suppose that's true, Natsuki. I mean, come, some people just have those downer days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? She's my best friend. Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not. And who said you were my friend? Geez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah, let's read this book. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Well, why don't we share our poems now? That is a good thing. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Kill him, he's a dick. Oh, let's start off. Well, we'll stay away from Sayori because she seems a little down at the moment. So we'll start with Monica. We might be able to talk a little bit more about. Hi, Connell. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought, Monica. No pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ooh, would it now? Scary green eyes. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Pretty good. Not great, pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Yeah, that's kind of exaggerating it, Monica. What are you talking about? Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just a boy. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. You're just the boss, so it's kind of weird. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, right? Okay, give me your poem. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all the others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Well, that's fucking depressing. Imagine being told that nothing you're hearing and looking for matters. Fuck you, Monica. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? We're all depressed. Like, I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You're flat. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Why would I? You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening. Fuck's sake. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. This YouTube channel. I'm joking. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, thank you, Monica. I will take that advice and do nothing with it for this channel. So I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Hopefully Sayori perks up a little bit, because I don't like her being a bit sad. It's not boding well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye bye.